Well, we're in the book of Isaiah in chapter 8. It's an interesting book because Israel had been disobedient to God. They had turned to idols. They had become immoral, unethical, and they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen to God's gentle rebukes. And now God says in chapter 8, I'm going to bring a major rebuke against you. And it's going to come from the north. It's going to come from Assyria. Now we know that Isaiah wrote around 735 to 716, so we got to believe that he saw the result of the prophecy that he's making here, likely in the beginning of his ministry, because we know that Assyria began attacking the area of Judah as early as 722 and actually sieged Judah and Jerusalem and took pretty good control in 701. So we know that Isaiah got a chance to see that what God told him to say to Israel, Judah, was absolutely something that he could see and know that it happened. But there are two verses that I want you to see with me today. I think that we can learn from both of these verses out of chapter 8 of the book of Isaiah. The first verse is verse 13. It is the Lord of hosts whom you should regard as holy, and he shall be your fear. He shall be your dread. Then verse 19. When they say to you, consult the mediums and the spiritualists who whisper and mutter, should not a people consult their God? Should they consult the dead on behalf of the living? Assyria would come, and the wicked would be punished. The righteous would be spared. And God wanted them to know that. And the scriptures certainly teach us that the fear of the Lord, that means the respect, the reverence of the Lord, is the beginning of wisdom. We should never forget that we're to fear the Lord in a reverence, respect, knowing he's all powerful, all knowing, always present, all of the omnis. We need to be sure we remember those about God. The second verse is very clear also. So many people today look to superstition, signs, fortune tellers, horoscopes, lots of other ways of trying to seek the future, instead of looking to God, asking him about the future, trusting in him for the future. It's very, very interesting. The prophet Isaiah got to see his prophecies fulfilled. The prophet Isaiah got to see the just be spared, and the guilty be punished. And he saw that God's promises that he made through Isaiah to the people of Judah came to pass, and that God can be trusted, that we can see that he is a true God, a living God, and that we can consult him anytime we want to ask and get answers that we can trust in. And his answers and his ways of guiding us are found in the scriptures. We need to be sure that we know the scriptures and read the scriptures. And that's my thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.